City of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll get about 2. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separate. Downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. McCaffrey going to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. George Kittle was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front of him.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hold it ready. 60
Now Milroe on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
Hold it set. Here we go. Set. 70.
Play action. It's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. On the move past the 40. And Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Milroe gonna hold on to this one. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 3rd down, Milroe. He'll be forced outright. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
21-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. They'll run right. Here's Walker. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Jason Myers.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This one from 41 yards out. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Lots of space past the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Corey Horton now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 4-yard line.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. This one caught at the 4.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
They go play action now with Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them.
A big hole. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 96 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. For Kupp, he had 58 regular season TDs as a Ram. This is first as a member of the Seahawks. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, 49ers.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he'll work this out to the 23. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On play action, Milroe. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Seattle. 36 yards.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game. On their previous drive, touchdown. That big play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up offensively, this game could start getting real interesting.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here we go. Count 19. Panthers 60. Panthers go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's in! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he gets that to Hardman. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ayuk makes the catch right side. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
On fourth down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now Milroe on first down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
13-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 19, 18, 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll go play action with Milroe. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Go! Ready?
A shotgun run now with Walker. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Seattle.
First and 10.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They try to set up a screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
19. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And
that's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
for these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down, San Francisco.
Going to give this one to McCaffrey. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. Stop is made by Jarran Reed.
Brings up second down.
On second down, Purdy going for it all. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
First down goal at the 1-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Robinson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. Third down now, and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the return, here comes Horton. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. To the middle, it's cut. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Pushed out to his right, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The rookie out of Georgia, Mike L. Williams. The first-round pick making an instant impact, a sack here in the season opener. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To the air, it's Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
12 yards. Brings up third and 6.
King, Pioneer. Rig it. Rig.
I got you.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Milroe now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come.
And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Woolen. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Brings up 2nd down.
79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's dropped off for Walker. Yeah. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Milroe to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Whoa! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
down.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Now Milroe. Forced to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On third and goal, Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
He's got it to the 14-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Purdy. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession. Third down, Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Watkins motioning over. Purdy to throw for it on fourth down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. First down, it's Robinson. He's got room to the 45. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down, 49ers.
First and 10 for Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. It's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Jones operating out of the pistol. That is caught. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2. Brings up
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Cadillac. Come on. 70.
Here we go. One final play. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp. That is brought in. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, flee, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. It's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but like we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back,